no one else to tell me what to do. That's bottom line. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand?
All night, say it. I want all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
Okay, so y'all see that I started with a bald cap. I already did my bald cap. I was in the middle of a school call when I started this, and I'm just like, okay, well, I totally forgot about my orientation, but you know, you get it, you get it. So right now I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty, what is this? The Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 410. That's what I use on my, what do you call it, ball caps. Because it really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people use powder, I use foundation.
And I'm catching feelings, baby.
I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you.
Okay, so I'm gonna link the wig that I used in this video in the description box down below. I got this wig from Amazon. This wig has been by my side holding it down for about 1.5 years now. So yeah, y'all need to go ahead and get this wig, and it was low price. I'm not gonna say cheap because it wasn't like a cheap wig, but it was definitely affordable. So here I'm just showing y'all where I'm placing the glue on the cap. It's like slightly behind the cap. I'm doing this because when I spread the glue, most of it, well, not most of it, some of it is gonna go on my forehead, but you don't want to start on your forehead and then, you know, your lace end up being on your eyebrows somewhere. So yeah.
Well, come through and chill. Just say you will. Well, come through and chill.
Okay, so y'all see me putting on another layer of glue. I'm gonna be putting on 3 layers of glue.
Told you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to.
Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you doing?
Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more minutes when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry Fago. Fuck go and we straight to the short shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more minutes when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry Fago. Fuck go and we straight to the short shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight, I'm on my knees, yeah. We so hard.
So y'all can't tell, but I waited about 20 minutes before I took this bandage wrap thing around from off my forehead, off my lace or whatever. And now I'm about to spray it with some of that olive oil spray that I use to melt the lace, oh well, the cap down. Then I'm gonna take this face, y'all know the eyebrow razor. Well, this is like a face one. And you can use it for your eyebrows too, but I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna cut off all that extra lace that's on the wig. This wig was already installed previously, so I just plucked the lace, well, plucked the hair off a little bit further back so that I can have some extra lace to work with. Yeah, I don't know if that's a trick that everybody uses, but I definitely be doing that. So after cutting that lace, I just put that band back on, the wig band. I don't know what y'all call this, elastic band. Okay, that works. I just put that elastic band back on and let it sit. I went over my head with the flat iron just a little bit because it was already straightened before I put the wig on. But now while the band is on, I'm going to be making a part. Sorry that I'm talking in the video. I was talking to my ear. We always talking about something. So to get that part laid down, I use that wax stick and then I go in with a hot comb. I don't think in this video you see me going with a hot comb, but you know, y'all get the point. Once the hot comb went through it, it's gonna lay down flat. Once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna put some concealer on that part. A lot of people don't like to do this, but I also use the black spray, which you're gonna see later on in this video. That makes that part look real crisp and nice. I'm not the type to go pluck my part because sometimes I like to change up my part and the part is going to be permanent once you pluck it. I'm taking off that elastic band again because I did put it back on, and now I'm going to pluck around them baby hairs. A lot of people also do not like to do this because they feel like they be plucking or over plucking. I like the way this looks, so I'm gonna do it. If you don't like the way that looks, then don't do it, but I like when my baby hairs look like, you know, it's giving scalp. I'm gonna take this flat iron. I should have used my smaller flat iron, which I do get later, but I'm attempting to curl that with this flat iron. Then I'm gonna spray my brush and, you know, brush them baby hairs down. Clearly I didn't have enough spray because it wasn't going nowhere. That shit said woman that can take your spotlight.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can
Say hi.
You was recording this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Was you for voiceover?
Mm-hmm.
see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
We're all done with the hair, and I am starting my makeup with my eyebrows already done. Here you see me just, you know, blending out that concealer, but I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place of Freak. As you can see, there's only certain colors in here that I use the most.
And wanna be the one on my team. Tell me, would you see what's the point in waiting anymore?
Now I'm going to use this Tartelette Little Toasted palette, and I'm going to use a darker shade because I felt like I needed a darker shade on my lid. The other shade was doing good, but I just wanted to do something different. I don't do eyeshadows like that. But when I do, I be trying to, you know, do a little simple, basic type, like a little look.
I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You can be my baby, and you making my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love.
So here I'm gonna use the concealer I used on my eyebrows. That is the Juvia's Place, I think the color 13. So I'm gonna use that to kind of draw out a crease. It's not really a crease. I'm just gonna add some gold in that section right there. I don't know, like I said before, I'm not an eyeshadow person, but when I do, I'm not gonna make it look bad. So yeah.
I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the country.
This color is also from the Little Toasted palette. I am using that to set that concealer. Some people like to use the you know what you use to set your face. I'm just gonna use the color that's closest to my concealer and set that in before I add that gold on top.
Woman that can take your spot, my love, my love, my love. And another woman that can take your spot, my love,
I'm going to be using this waterproof eyeliner from Nika K. I got this from, I believe, my beauty supply store. I don't see the purpose in getting expensive as eyeliner. Like, some do be looking different, but this one works so good. And it's like a gel, so it makes your eyes look real dark. And I love my eyes to be super dark. So when my lashes are not done, I use these lashes. This is like the blackest of the black lashes that I have ever bought. I got these from the beauty supply store as well. If you don't have this, just look for the darkest lashes that you can find, because that to me makes your eyes look so popping. So this is the Revolution Pro eyeliner. It has two tips, one on each side, and one is a thicker tip for like a thicker wing, and then there's a thinner one for a thinner wing or a thinner eyeliner. So I just go over my lashes to kind of cover up, you know, the lash line, if that makes sense. Like when I look down, I want it to be dark, I want it to be seamless. Like I don't want you to see my lash line, and I damn sure don't want you to see the space, if there is any, between my lashes and the false lashes. Now I use this all-nighter face primer. I use a expensive, or what you would call expensive, face primer because my skin is really dry, and I have to put on so much different types of primers, lotions, oils, all that stuff underneath my face, underneath my makeup, in order for it to look dewy and smooth. And that's the type of foundation that I like, a dewy and smooth. Just like this one right here. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and I use 330 Toffee and 355 Coconut. My camera was not adjusting for me, but I just use like a little plate or something that I can mix those two, because the 355 Coconut is my summer shade, and then the Toffee is more like my natural winter shade. So when I mix it, it gives me that perfect like color that I need for my face. Clearly I don't have a tan yet, but you know, y'all get it. The girls who get it, get it. The girls who don't. My little sister came in and bothered me, of course, but the video don't stop. I just wanted to point out this body blender. I got this from Target. It's like way larger than a regular beauty blender, and it helps blend out everything that I need to be blended. This is like my #1 body blender. Like I have about 4 of these. If you want this beauty blender, I will be linking it down below, so check the description box down below so you can get this body blender too.
Don't get my away.
I fuck with you? If I put my trust in you, what will you do? Will you just step back? Will you duck it out? Will you be here to the end? I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you.
I'm going to be using this Morphe continuous setting mist that I got from Ulta. I believe this was $10. Morphe has some very good products for the low, but y'all see me spraying it before my makeup is set. I do this so that my makeup can last all day. I'm going to be putting this setting spray on at least 3 times, okay? At least 3 times. So y'all see me adding some concealer to the bottom half of where I would usually contour. This actually helps my contour stand out and pop out a lot. So if you have never used this trick, I suggest that you do use it. This is like one of my favorite like tricks to contour, period.
I'm just trying to get my people straight, girl. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my people.
To contour, I use my Revolution Pro foundation stick, and I believe this is the color F16, which is a lot darker than my actual skin tone. I use this because once I blend out my concealer and my contour, y'all gonna see how well it makes that perfect shade for me. After blending, I go in with my Revolution Pro Banana Deep setting powder. This setting powder really like just sets your foundation and your concealer. I've tried different setting powders and they didn't work as well for me. I remember when I first started doing makeup that the banana powder was so like popular. Then it was Laura Mercier, and I even tried the Fenty Beauty setting powder, but none of them really worked for me as well as this one did. And this one's way more inexpensive. Y'all need to go ahead and cop this. Now I'm just putting some contour powder on my cheekbones, on my forehead, around my nose, my chin, or my jaw area. I'm using the contour palette from BH Cosmetics. This one has like multiple shades in it, and that's the reason I ordered it. I had this for so long, so it lasted me a long time. I recommend, if you do want inexpensive makeup, I definitely recommend BH Cosmetics.
Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. It's about time we're making up. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel said I didn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you were true.
Let me put y'all on. As y'all can see, this is so dirty, but I am using the loose highlighting powder from Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian color. I think I got this. I don't know if they still sell this color, but their loose highlighters are go-to. When I tell y'all, this really gives you that glow and everything that you need to really just make your makeup pop. This is it. I like to put this in the corners of my eyes. This gives my makeup like a little pop, especially because I got that gold that I put in there on my lid. I also like to put this on my brow bone, my cheeks, and then on the bridge of my nose and on the button tip of my nose. And to finish this look, I'm going to be adding some of that same dark brown color that I used from the Tartelette Little Toasted palette underneath my eyes, on my below my waterline, basically. And then I'm going to add some mascara, some lip liner, and some lip gloss, and then we are done with the look. I am officially done with this video. So if you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Everything that I use in this video will be in the description box down below. Follow me on Instagram so that y'all can see the outfit that I wore with this look. Comment down below if you use any of the products here in this video, or if you even like this video, comment down below and let me know. That makes me feel great. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.